So yesterday, Congress held a hearing with a very reassuring name: restoring public trust through UAP transparency and whistleblower protection. In my opinion, that's like Washington code for, yeah, some people in the military are seeing things that we can't explain, and please don't fire them for saying it out loud. So let's talk about this hearing. What did we actually learn? Because I don't think this really was just a bunch of political theater. It seemed like some more of the phenomena being documented on record. Welcome, folks, to the Evening Goose. Once again, I'm your host, Andrew Ginsberg. I'm a former tech employee turned stand-up comedian. Now I spend all my time diving into the latest and greatest stories in AI, technology, space, psychedelics, religion, occult, and aliens. Folks, I watched the whole 2-hour broadcast on Tuesday morning. Let's talk about UAP disclosure. Let's summarize it. Let's see what's exciting about it. 2025, baby. Let's dive in. Like all government hearings, this was a little long and tedious and boring, but there was some bombshells. And the first bombshell that was dropped was when Air Force veteran Jeff Anusatelli talked about a bizarre incident at Vandenberg Air Force Base. Guards watching over nuclear missiles reported seeing a glowing, hovering red square silently chilling above the base. That's right, not a light, not a drone, a geometric shape in the sky. Folks, and on this channel, I'm always talking about cubes. You might remember my 2 videos now on the black cube, the UAP I saw over Brooklyn on the 4th of July, and then my deeper dive into Jack Parsons. What is going on with the boxes, guys? And this box, it wasn't alone. He also described glowing orbs that appeared and disappeared. The military's reaction, according to this hearing, classic. Yeah, just don't talk about that. Don't talk about that, Jeff, okay? Which, if you ask me, is what someone says when they don't know what you just saw. Then came the Navy chief, Alexandra Wiggins. On the USS Jackson out of California, he and his crew tracked an object coming out of the water, shaped like a Tic Tac. But here's the kicker. He didn't report just seeing one of them. He saw 4 of them flying in perfect formation. Radar saw them, infrared saw them, eyeballs saw them. Nothing to see here. Next on the bench came Dylan Borland, another Air Force vet, intel person. And this guy, he didn't beat around the bush. He was pretty direct. He was just like, yeah, there's craft and technology out there that is not ours. Okay, see you later. He claims to have knowledge of a crash retrieval program, one with no congressional oversight. I don't know what they mean by that when they say no congressional oversight. So if Congress doesn't know who's in charge of this program, then who does? Nobody good. The more I get into this stuff, the more I'm convinced that there actually is a department out there where the job responsibilities include reverse engineering interplanetary spacecraft. It's like the Department of Magic in Harry Potter, except super secretive and kind of scary. Also would like to know what their benefits package looks like. And of course, no UAP hearing is complete without George Knapp. He's a legend. He's an expert in this field. And of course, like always, he added fuel to the fire. He claims that he's seen government memos that quietly admit that UAPs are advanced tech, while the same group issues public statements that say UAPs are Venus gas or swamp stuff. He even pointed out some specific Russian files where UAPs shut down a nuclear weapons facility. So according to this hearing, the UFOs, they're not just chilling passively, they're getting involved when we're doing things that seem a little dangerous. They're like, no, don't do that. Shut that down. Shut it down. So what made this UAP hearing different? With this hearing, I do think we didn't just get a bunch of random rumors. We did get some specific details. The red squares, the vanishing orbs, multiple people claiming to see Tic Tacs rising out of the sea. And these weren't just random crackhead YouTubers like me. These are all military veterans with no real reason to be lying. They're under oath. This all happened in a public congressional hearing. In my opinion, that's pretty historic, and that's how the stigma on some of this stuff actually starts to break. Because once stories like this are out on the public record, it gets harder to dismiss them as just some crazy stuff. It's a congressional hearing. So what did we really learn? The skies are even weirder than anyone wants to admit. The witnesses are braver than people expect, and Congress does seem to finally be listening. Whether it's aliens, black budget tech, or physics we don't yet understand, one thing's clear, it's not nothing. I hate when people say to me like, oh, it's not, there's no proof of aliens. Like, look, watch these, it's a 2.5-hour hearing. Folks, this was just a quick update. I'm Andrew Ginsberg with the Evening Goose. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.